How you guys doing? It's me, Gunman69, and I'm chilling with the one and only JER4bear. Bro, how do you get that name, man? Tell the people real quick.
JER4bear was taken, or JER4bear was taken. And I wasn't trying to put no X at the end with a 4 or something. So that was all.
You look like a random creep if you have that. You ever see a guy's name like blah blah 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Like you look nuts. Put it in the middle. You got creative. How you doing, man? How you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful.
We're cracking down 3.2. Yesterday we did. What did we do? Just the cards. Where they ranked. Boris surprised everybody. He's crap. First of all, what do you think about Boris, man? What do you think about Boris? He's just, oh my gosh, he's bad. Is it just me, or is he just become so bad because the mob buff is
It's very bittersweet. It's very bittersweet because he was my guy for a long time.
He was one of my favorites. I can't lie. Like aesthetically, in every way, Boris was mine. And I got him early. I got him like the second day.
Yeah, he was one of my first legendaries I got as well.
Yeah,
for sure.
So man, the fact that they did this to Boris,
they did him too dirty.
It's almost unforgivable, man. But let's start with the PvP list. So
PvP tier list. Let's go.
We're gonna start with Zealot. Where does Z-Man go right now with everything
in the garbage?
Shaquille O'Neal 3-point shot. He's gone. He wasn't even there. he did a vanishing act like Houdini. Cold Mage.
Cold Mage. Ooh, okay. It's good. Okay, now hear me out.
Inquis is back.
Okay. Cold Mage is good. But I will say Bombardier's better. But I'm still putting it at S+. S+ for Cold Mage.
Okay, yes, definitely. Definitely S+.
But I still think Bombardier is superior.
Oh my gosh, we're going to have to talk about that because...
Yeah.
How? First, give me your reason why you think Bomb is better than Cold Mage.
Bombardier attacks faster, and it stuns for longer than... Well, I mean, Cold, freezes, slows it down for longer or for more, but it's the slowdown versus the stun. Just it doesn't compute.
You're taking the stun?
Yeah.
No,
I think it's more effective.
It's only more effective against Bedlam. That's it. The slow, because man, look at this. Remember, Bomb falls off. The waves start progressing and getting through, but Cold Mage, he's just consistent. It's just. Yeah. In some cases, some decks, it also depends on the deck. The reason why I'll agree with you for Bomb,
it's slower though. It's slower than the stun.
Bomb has more playability too as well.
Yeah,
you can splash Bomb anywhere.
Yeah, with the synergy.
Okay, Cold Mage is S+.
It's still incredible. No knock on Cold Mage. Cold Mage is still
amazing. S+ is awesome. So where are we putting Bomb then?
This is
where are we putting Bomb?
Oh, Bomb.
Where are we putting Bomby?
I mean, it has to go S2 as well. Or S+, I'm sorry. It has to, they're like
the two best support cards in the entire game that have a decent attack that can help you from bricking as well.
Which is weird because you'd think the legendary Cold would be better than the common Cold. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
They buff Trapper and they don't give Frost a decent. All right,
I know. Oh, I got something I got a hot take for Trapper after this when we get.
Okay, I want to hear it. Let's talk about Thunder and the man that turned the game upside down for a quick minute. Where are we putting Thunder? He got balanced out. He's not so bad, but he's not garbage.
Is a angel sent from heaven. It's a what? It's a SSS. It has to be at the top. Everybody plays it for
PvP. Definitely has to.
Yeah. For PvP, it has to be at the top.
For me, he just took Boris' place, and that was it for Boris. That he permanently just replaced Boris as your go-to spam guy, where you can just have a deck and you need somebody who can hold it down. That used to be Boris, but now it's Thunder.
It's crazy too how much higher Thunderer jumped. Because Lightning Mage and Thunder were real close in the beginning.
Were they? I'm trying to remember. I don't even remember 49 or something like that. I know Thunderer was really bad. And they buffed him a little bit during one update. And then, but it wasn't even a good buff. And then they just buffed. Oh my gosh. It's like they looked at him and all right, steroids, pump. Yep. And that was it.
Not the best card, though, out of everybody. Not the best card of them all.
No. Not the best card. Let's talk about Hex.
Hex, I like Hex.
Where's Hex
You know
going?
what though? So Hex, I'm putting at S plus. That's where I'm putting it.
Yeah, Hex.
When you're
I would
counting
agree
it
with
as a
Hex for
support.
S plus. I like Hex over Grindstone.
You do?
That's probably-
See, I
probably
think
just me.
I think Grindstone's still better just because of the percentages. Because
but
the crit on the Grindstone is going to hit more than
true,
the Hex eliminations.
bro. But I faced up against a lot of Grindstones, and when it comes to the mobs progressing on you, because it's not like you're putting these guys in a bad deck.
Mm-hmm.
So when the mobs will progress. If you face a Grindstone deck and a mirror match and the only difference is these two towers, Hex is gonna beat you.
You think so? Against bosses though?
That's the only thing. The bosses you'll have a little bit of trouble, but Grindstone isn't helping that much with bosses.
I mean, just like a level 7 at its absolute max is still only a 3% instant kill chance. Like it sounds low.
I'm trading off of the. Okay, the majority of the time when you lose the game, how do you lose? Do you lose to the boss or do you lose to the mob progression?
Yeah, that's true. You lose to the mob.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
It's a crazy trade-off, but it just makes sense. I'm choosing Hex. But
I like
Hex at
it.
S plus, perfect. Grindstone, everybody's playing Grindstone. You can't get away from Grindstone. My Grindstone has just hit max. It's insane.
Wow.
Where are we putting Grindstone?
It's got to be
for PvP.
Oh, see, I'm going SSS on my end.
Yeah, I'm putting him right up there too.
Has to. I mean, crit
the
is life,
best
you know?
decks in the game are playing. If you're not playing Grindstone right now, it's free to play or pay to play. You're crazy.
You know what
though? One of the best cards.
Free to play might make a case that Hex is better than Grindstone just because the crit might not be as high.
Oh, you're right. You see, you also have to put that. Like, I'm looking at these guys with my level. They're all level 12s and 11s.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it with those stats. But if your guys are looking at it with like level 9, 8, those kind of crazy stats that, Gunman 69 doesn't know anything about those stats, then you probably pick different. They probably would go for Hex over for Grindstone.
Personally,
what does a level 9 Grindstone look like?
Wow.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Mine's 11.
Throw them in the trash.
Mine's
I don't know anything
about
about that.
12. So.
All right. Okay. Demon Hunter. Where's Demon Hunter going?
I got him at S. PvP, he's S.
For PvP? Okay,
yeah,
you're right.
Because he's only good when he's fully max merge 7.
Yeah, and he's not totally garbage, so...
Yeah. I mean, he's still viable if, like, you're bored of the main decks, but...
Yeah.
You need to have a perfect deck. You have to have a perfect setup on your board for him to be effective. So,
yeah, that is true. S for him all day. Yeah, that is
he's
true.
still fun, though, and he does a lot of damage on his own. It's just...
That is true. Okay.
Better options.
Way better options. And this is just PvP, not overall.
Right.
Both modes. Shaman. The demon. The demon. Shaman.
Shaman is
Shaman?
beautiful. Shaman is
Bro,
S all day. S for sexy.
Yo, when you see that purple icon, your heart just drops.
I get so mad.
Grindstone Hex or Inquisitor deck. Oh my god.
I get so mad, and I was a Shaman guy forever. I mean, Shaman got me.
I was
all those weekend events got me through the whole thing.
Yep. Same here. No, I was using Meteor then, but Shaman was it. Shaman was that guy.
Yeah. I think
he ran a whole season.
Shaman's the best support card
in the game, hands down. Yep. If you have Shaman, 6K, easily, easily 6,000 trophies. Dryad. Let's talk about Dryad.
I don't have it.
Oh, you don't have? Okay, well,
shit.
Okay, based off of what you've seen,
it's the best card. I want it. It's not the best card, but it's that toy that you don't have and you really, really want.
Yeah. So what are you missing? What cards are you missing?
Dryad and Corsair. That's it.
Oh, so you're not missing much. I'm only missing Night Statue. Oh my gosh, if I can get Night Statue, man. So Dry, you're gonna put Where would you put Jive based on his knowledge?
I would say SSS or S plus. He might be in between the two because I can't. If somebody has Dryad instead of Summoner in the same Meteor Thunder.
I'm sensing an in-between zone for Dryad with triple S and S plus. She might be our first to enter the in-between zone.
Yeah.
So we'll drop her on the in-betweeny. Demonologist, another demon. PvP. How playable is Demonologist?
It's not. It's not. You know what though?
Demonologist
it might
is
be a
joining
C.
Zealot?
I don't think it's the trash can. I think it's a C. I mean, because it's still good. If you can set him up with like a boss or like super. If you see that person is like about to lose, and you place out a couple of those,
and you play, yeah,
it could be
that is true. He's trash, but not trash like that. Because like if you have a shaman deck and you plug out shaman and put him in there, the deck is not garbage. So he's not like Zealot has way too much drawbacks to even be seen on a field outside of co-op. So let's drop Demonologist at C. Where are we putting what's this guy's name again? What's this yellow guy's name? Oh my gosh, is this really happening?
Lightning Mage?
What's this guy's name? No. Oh my god.
Chemist?
Is it Chemist? Is his name Chemist? Yeah, it's Chemist. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Where are we putting Chemist? Where are we putting Chemist?
You know what?
The Armor Breaker.
You know what? I'm going S plus.
Yeah, he's real good support, man.
He's really strong. I mean, being able to cut that much health from a monster.
What level is yours? What level is your Chemist?
Chemist 11.
11. Mine's is 12. Bro, it's almost. What is yours?
40.
Your damage?
Max,
maybe the damage didn't even change.
Max is 47% armor, and max damage is 227.
Yeah, the max didn't change. Just the base changes a little bit.
So
we're dropping Chemist at
S plus.
S plus. Yeah, Chemist is really good. What decks are you running Chemist in? Engineer decks run Chemist. I know Boris decks would run Chemist. Yo, Boris needs all the help he can get.
If you put Chemist and Butcher together with someone like a Thunder or even Inquiz, I mean, you're doing serious damage.
Yeah, you're doing serious damage. Okay, Engineer
is really, really good.
Yeah,
I would say, I think that initially I would say SSS, but it probably is borderline, and you could convince me S plus, but I think it's a top tier. I mean, the damage stack.
No, it is definitely top tier. There's only 3 top tier cards in the game that you put in a deck to run the deck. Well, 4 now because of Thunder.
Yeah.
Although not even 4 because Boris is out of the question now. He's just garbage.
Yeah. I mean, the only hard part about Engineer really is the
his 6th join.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might have to get the betweeny zone, man. Yeah. Between triple S and he's super good. I think I'll just barely touch him on the S plus. So not in the between. So he's triple S, but he's still just barely made it up there. Where are we putting Boris?
I'm putting him in S. He needs a small buff. They need to make him equal to Thunder.
That's all he needs.
Just make Thunder and Boris be equals.
Yes.
One doesn't need to be better than the other. They can live.
And
they can live in the same town.
This extreme, like it's crazy. Like they buffed Thunder, made him a demon, and then Boris is just like, he's done. Why aren't they buffing him? That's what I'm not even understanding. Even Engineer got a buff to his base damage.
They might though. They might. I mean, we got the balances coming. So
I know balance changes are coming. Balance changes are coming.
I would say S. I don't think he's completely useless. And it's like
I'll definitely leave him at S.
One of the only legendaries you have. You gotta use him.
Yeah, for sure. Inquisitor.
He's SSS. He's not for me because I can't use him because I don't have the brain capacity to get 4 on a board at a time. But
really,
he's SSS.
Yo, practice. 100%. You gotta practice Inquisitor, man. Like I was the same way.
It's like luck.
I would not use him. I start with the Cold Mage though. It's not luck, man. It's the big brains. Start with the cold mage build.
You know what? You know what happens
being a little flexible.
Whenever I get to play my Inquisitor deck, I always face a shaman.
That's the worst thing. Yeah, that is pretty bad. That's why during shaman seasons, I never fooled around with him. Like, I couldn't do it. I wanted to, but it's like you're only facing shamans, so it's like you can't relax. I hate that about shamans. So, but now, man, shamans are getting random. Like, I haven't lost to a shaman deck in probably 2 weeks. Shamans cannot win. They are one of the worst decks in the game. As long as you're facing them using a deck that can just easy. Any Inquisitor deck can crush. If you're using Grindstone, though, that's where you're having some trouble. That's where shamans can really give it to you.
Yeah, Inquisitor, though, 100% top tier. SSS, 100%.
Yeah, for sure. He's up
the
there.
Damage. The damage is crazy. Plus,
the damage is
bonkers. The splash damage adds to it. I mean, that's what makes the card.
Yeah, for sure. Meteor. The legendary that kind of basically took Shaman's place.
I run Meteor Thunder deck, and Meteor is always my top DPS. It's
really?
It's incredible. I mean,
I did that and it was Alchemist. I couldn't believe it. Alchemist was outdoing Thunder by like a good 5 million. So
Thunder keeps everybody. Thunder keeps everybody at bay.
Yep.
Meteor wins the game.
Wins, yes. Like Meteor. So we can agree it's a triple S for Meteor.
Yes.
Meteor is, first of all, the Meteor deck is the best deck in the game. Still, even with Thunder's nerf, the deck is still an unstoppable beast-y deck. Okay, it's time to look at a meme, guys. You know we gotta look at a meme. I'm looking at it. Jer, are you looking at it, bro? Look at it. Look to your. I don't even know how to tell.
I'm pretending. But I'm pretending that I'm looking at
it. Look somewhere, guys. Discord. That's where the memes go. Okay, what's next? We got a co-op list. We got to talk about co-op. I don't play much co-op because they need to work out. They need to work out ways to make you want to play co-op. Right now, they don't have it. It's not. The rewards aren't enough. There's nothing really good about co-op except trying to make a record, and it's like, who really cares?
They did up the gold you get when you play.
Man, I did 30 rounds and I got like 4,000 gold. I'm like, that is pretty good though. But is that enough? Are you playing co-op?
Yeah, I'm playing. With my girlfriend, me and I, we play every day. We play co-op. It's really fun to play with a friend.
That's different. No, that is different.
Yeah, I don't do random very often. I play with people. You can't
do random, and that's your girl. Are you playing co-op outside of your girl?
Yeah, I'll do it for when I have the ad bonus and when I need gold. So, yeah.
Look at the situations. Now, PvP, you're just playing PvP anytime. You're just clicking that. So co-op is a different mode. Obviously, you got to play the decks different. Shaman, those cards, it's a team thing. It's not PvP. Let's do a few placements. There ain't a lot of co-op decks. What is the best co-op deck right now? What do you think it is? I don't know what it is. I need to hear from you because I'm not the co-op guy.
Well, it really depends are you talking damage or are you talking support?
Let's start with support.
Support, you have to run your shaman. Your shaman, summoner, Harley, mime, and then whatever. And here's where I like to segue. Trapper.
Oh my god.
Trapper. Hear me out, okay?
Okay,
Alchemist and Chemist had a baby, and it was Trapper. Go and examine your Trapper for a second. Don't look at.
Okay, let me look at my Trapper.
Yeah, look at Armor Destruction.
Okay.
Look at how your slow target is 30% at level 8. Your attack interval is 0.6. The trap duration is 9 seconds.
Yeah.
Maxed.
Okay.
It's actually really good. It
is.
It might not. Statistically, it's really good.
Exactly. On paper, these stats are like, wow, why isn't everybody using this?
Yeah.
But on the field,
it's
a disaster.
I don't know why. Because statistically, it's nuts. I was put If we're just going to start off with a Trapper, I would put him at S+. I wouldn't put him at SSS, but I might take a harder look at him after looking a little closer, because his stats are Chemist and Alchemist together. Look where we put them at PvP. So
yeah, that is true. But that's PvP. It's a whole different play style when you're playing co-op.
Yeah,
so
but you're not worrying about damage. You're doing it to help because you're just weakening the guys, and you're really just trying to upgrade with Shaman. So that's
because this is support. So how would you run the support deck? Let me hear. What's the deck that you'd run Trapper in when it comes to support?
Oh, with Shaman, Summoner, Mime, and Harley.
Okay.
Because it's just bonus. It's just bonus help for your teammates.
Yeah. Because normally what would they have? They'd have Cauldron or some mana generating card.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's mostly I'm seeing a lot of Zealot, still seeing Thunderer.
Zealot and
Inquisitor.
co-op.
Inquisitor in co-op is really, really strong.
I've never seen Inquisitor co-op.
Really? I mean, he's really strong against bosses. That's why.
Let me tell you what I see in co-op.
Demon Hunter.
When I play co-op, that's it. Demon Hunter.
Since this update, I'm not seeing it as much.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time I go on there, it's either because I only play with randoms on co-op, so it's either I get a support partner or somebody rocking a Demon Hunter deck. Which is just, and that's it. Which works. But I've never seen, I haven't even seen a Thunder in co-op.
Oh, I do. I do all the time.
You're lucky, bro. Okay, so Trapper, where are we putting Trapper?
I put him at S+. I put him at S+. He's not God tier.
Okay.
I mean, Meteor is still the better option in that support role.
Even in co-op?
Yeah. Yeah, because if you have a level 2, level 4 Meteors, you destroy everything.
Alright, Demon Hunter. Where are we putting Demon Hunter for co-op?
SSS.
For sure.
The potential is crazy.
It's crazy if your opponent is
especially if you have your support teammate, it has to be at the top.
Yeah,
it's probably it could be the best damage.
No, but we're talking about support decks actually. So I should never went to Demon Hunter yet. My bad. Not Demon. You know what? It's no.
It's
we can't go to Demon yet.
Regardless,
because he's the main thing. Would you run? What about Corsair?
I like Corsair, but I don't know. I don't know about late game.
For support, this is still co-op.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Late game, I still
even
don't
with
think
the bombs, damage. Although Warlock will clean up the fact that they made Warlock clean up his bombs is kind of crazy to me, but because it's his only advantage that he has as a unit. Other than that, he's literally garbage, and the boss can just clean up and stack up and just wipe away all 10 rounds of you're just prepping the field. And if you see Warlock, you know it's all gone. Crazy. And in co-op, that should be even worse. Alchemist. What do we got for Alchemist in co-op?
I have him at SSS.
Have you seen Alchemist in co-op?
Yeah, I think the boss damage is key there. Long trap time, high damage with its...
That's what makes this guy so deadly. High damage, long trap time.
That's why I go back to Trapper, because Trapper...
So Trapper does a similar thing.
Yeah.
But instead he's just slowing. I mean, the difference is he's just slowing the targets.
So Alchemist works at 4.84 seconds at level 11 with a max duration of 6 seconds. Where Trapper... I gotta show Trapper love. 9 seconds. 9 seconds long.
Yeah.
A little bit longer for activation.
But the thing is that he's not doing any damage, man. That's the only thing with Trapper.
Yeah.
Trapper's not doing any damage.
No, he does.
No, apart from his base damage, his traps... Is his traps do damage?
I thought so. Maybe I'm wrong. If that's the case, then I'm wrong. Maybe.
That's the only issue I had with Trapper, is that his trap doesn't do any...
I could have sworn.
Yeah, see?
Armor destruction is 50%, so I mean that alone is doing half damage to player's
Yeah,
health.
that is pretty dangerous. So why aren't people playing this guy, man?
That's what I'm saying.
What's the big deal?
You know what? I
Like,
never
the
even
Trapper hate is crazy.
never thought about even playing him really until I kind of was going through notes on this for this video, and then I'm like, wait a minute, Trapper's kind of
that
cute.
guy.
Yeah, Trapper's kind of cute.
Yo, they say he looks like the Burger King logo, man. It's a sad life for Trapper lovers.
That's true.
All right, where are we putting Plague?
Who?
Plague Doctor.
I
And this is still for support co-op.
Yeah, I wouldn't use him. There's other.
Oh my gosh, he's the first garbage candidate.
Yep.
He's the first garbage. Priestess. Where are we putting Priestess?
The church. Actually, here's a hot take on Priestess. Not
So Priestess
worth
is not
it.
a good support?
Priestess is the most overrated card in the entire game.
Whoa!
What do you get for merging two Priestess together? You get 80 mana.
160.
You get 80 mana merging two Priestess together.
Yeah, that's
You
tier
just
1.
spend 300 twice, 310 to get 610 for 80 mana?
But what if you... with
not
Dry,
good.
she gets a plus. Bro, the amount of pluses Priestess have. If you upgrade her with Dryad, you get 80. So imagine, bump up to 80, 160, bam, 320, off rip. You don't even have to summon.
Oh, early game, sure, but you're
That's
talking
it. Yeah, oh,
long game.
definitely. Just early game. If
You're
you're
talking-
reaching second boss, after the second boss, it's a wrap. If
Yeah.
from the
It's a waste of card, a waste of space,
Yeah,
it's a waste
for
of
sure.
mana.
At that point, she's super early game. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's-
suggest Priestess for anybody, but I'm picking her over Vampire for sure.
I wouldn't.
Oh, don't
Nope.
do it! Don't
Nope.
do it! Don't do it!
It's cost effective. It's all about the cost effective plus the damage boost for Vampire.
Yes, the cost effective for Vamp. I wouldn't even say that.
Because-
how much damage is your Vampire doing? That's the thing. My Priestess is about to hit max, so she's kind of disgusting right now. She's doing 120. My Priestess.
Yeah. So I mean,
That's
you're
a good
looking
little
at
damage.
59.
Your
for-
Priestess is doing 59 damage.
No. I'm talking Vampire. You asked me about Vampire.
Exactly. Look at that. Look at the difference.
Yeah, but you're not using Vampire for damage. You're using Vampire for mana, cost effective wise.
But at the same time, you get those high tiers, and you're like, oh my gosh, these guys are stuck on the field. Which one's better at that point? It's gonna happen. You always end up with some tier 4 vampires and some tier 3 vampires.
If it comes down to you need Vampire to win, then you have the wrong
dead.
deck. So
First of all, you have the wrong deck. That's for sure. But no, a Bedlam flip. You always have to put these things in consideration. If a Bedlam flip can flip your deck and cause you to it's over. There's so many decks if you run right now. Any Bedlam flip at any stage is dangerous. And I think that if you're running Vampire in your deck, Bedlam is a total nightmare. Because if you're running Vampire in your deck, Priestess in your deck, and Bedlam flips,
okay, well,
you get a few Priestess, you can do a few, the pros outweigh the cons for Priestess when it comes to Vampire, man. Vampire
That's
is
interesting.
Too much going against Vampire. Stuck with high tiers, low attack, Bedlam it's just over. It's and then you gotta then I didn't even get to the worst part. You gotta max Vampire for him to make it any sense.
Yeah, that's. I have no qualms with that. Plus, when the higher merge, the quicker it chomps down and gives you more mana.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
I think
do you
Vampire
want
is better. I think I think Vampire is tied for best cost efficiency when you're trying to gain mana. But that's me.
Oh, for sure. No, that case, yes.
That's the only reason I would
That's
use
just
it. I'm not
one.
using it for damage.
Yeah, it depends on what reason you're gonna actually pick these guys.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, man, Vampire has too much weighing against him. So Vampire's go where? Where we put Vampire?
Vampire, I put him in S+.
Yeah. So you're putting him on par with Trapper.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because it's you're using both of them for different things.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 for mana. Yeah, true. All right, let's go on to the offensive side of things.
Okay, I'm ready.
Who is the top hitter when it comes to co-op?
You're going. You got your. Yeah, well, see, I don't have Dryads, so there goes that.
But she supports. We're not talking about support.
Yeah,
we're talking about the.
But you put her in your deck for.
Yeah. So
Demon Hunter.
We need to know this.
Demon Hunter in Quiz. You still can rock. You still rock your Thunderer.
Yeah.
I mean, really the damage.
But where are they going? Where are they going?
The same.
Damage is still going to be the same. But where are they going?
Demon Hunter I have as SSS for co-op.
For sure.
100%.
The best.
I have Inquiz at SSS as well.
Inquiz? You can't even. The thing I couldn't. The thing with Inquiz, for me, co-op is a spamming mode. Even in support, I mean, even in like having a partner, you would never want to go and co-op with the Inquiz deck, and like you have to be playing way too cautious to play Inquisitor.
Well, if you're playing with a someone else as the support, and you have Inquiz, you just pop down 4. You have a grindstone set up already,
chill.
And you just you just.
I don't play co-op. I'm just talking smack. But like, if I'm
Zealot.
thinking about it,
so would you play Zealot?
Zelly.
Would you put Zealot over Inquiz? Because that's a perfect card to just put your phone down, go make a sandwich or something real quick.
Hands down, I'm picking Zealot over Inquisitor. I'm actually, for me, it's Demon Hunter and then Zealot.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
I rock a Zealot Meteor deck.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't play support because Meteor is crazy when it comes to like just generating mana because you don't really have to be spamming that much. You can let the waves just go so close. Bam, Meteor wipes out everything. You can mime into Meteors and still get crazy numbers. And the mana just keeps climbing and climbing. Like, I'm picking Zealot over.
I wish they did. I wish the game didn't hide the stat boosts. Like, I would really like to. I'd really like to know exactly what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
How high is this guy going for real?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Hey, you got Sharpshooter over there? I want to give a shout out to Sharpshooter.
Let me hear some honorable mentions.
Yep, I want to give a shout out.
Else on the list. So
at level 11, full mana max at Merge 1, Sharpshooter's base damage is 1560. That's before crit.
Wait, what did he say again? Run it back. Run it back.
Sharpshooter, just at level 11. When you fully max merge, or when you fully max it, and you haven't even merged it yet, its base damage is 1,560.
Holy, yeah, because it's mine's is 12, so mine's is even more.
Yeah, then that's even better.
Crazy.
The problem.
I'm just looking at him. I haven't looked at his stats in a while, but why doesn't he work the way he should work?
I think he does. I just think.
So does he get more play in PvP?
It's the 1 second
co-op?
interval. It's the 1 second attack interval that's a little low for him.
And
but I mean, if you're thinking with the damage increase plus your own crit, I mean, you could be doing 15,000 damage
easily
a shot every second. You could be doing that.
I wonder
you're
if
doing
could he standalone. Oh, that's what Sharpshooter's downfall is, bro.
Yeah, but against the boss,
his target is max health. That's really bad.
Oh, true. Yeah, but if you're playing against a boss, he's a boss.
Perfect. That's why he's the perfect boss.
Stomp.
Holy. So where would you put Sharpshooter?
I'm only putting him at S+, but I had to throw him in here. He doesn't get love.
Yeah, that's true. Any more honorable mentions before we move on? Because we got a few more things to talk about.
Okay. I would just look it over real quick. I mean, other than I think Sentry is a fun card to use when you're just sick of everything. But
did we place him for PvP? No, he's not that great. So he's an honorable mention.
I think he's another one stat wise, actually pretty solid. I mean, he's one of the fastest attacking, and his max damage is at 11 is 418 if you mana max. Plus, you're doing the damage increase of 256%.
Yep, deadly.
And that's not including. That's not including.
At base, he's 102%. At base, no upgrade.
That's a lot, especially because that's a 10% increase over time as well. I think he's another card that gets overlooked right now.
Really overlooked. I just think people can't make him work. I can't make him work either.
I mean, if you maybe if you put him with a banner to even get his attack rating a little higher, because he's already one of those fastest shooters.
Yo, I'm not lying. I'm trying to max out banner. I need one more level and my banner's maxed, bro. I'm trying to see what these cards can do. That'd
be nice. I think you know what card we haven't talked about is Executioner.
You're right.
We haven't talked about
Executioner.
Executioner
He's not really played in PvP.
I think he's viable. I think he's very viable. I think he is. If you run like an engineer deck, you put one Executioner out on the board. I think he's very viable. I mean,
he would. Engineer brings him low enough, and then he takes him down. But what level does your Executioner have to be to work?
Well, I mean, if you just. I mean, even if you're just doing 30,
my Executioner is doing 32. 32%.
Yeah, same. I think that's still really good. I mean, you only have to
that
get
is
him,
pretty good.
You know, if it's a 10 million monster, he only needs to go down. I mean, that's a 3 million damage hit.
Yeah,
that's pretty solid.
That's a fact, bro. That is a fact. I want to talk about somebody else too. Let's talk about.
Let's hear it.
A card that came into this game, and man, it looked amazing. Thought it could have had some potential. Portal Mage. Rush Royale's Dookie Flitter, bro. This card is
what a
trash.
Disappointment. That's like what my mom said to me. Just such a disappointment.
I'm
just kidding. No, Warlock and Puppeteer just laugh. They just laugh.
Bro, I'm telling you, at 10%, and then if they left at 10%, cool. It goes down.
I know.
After each time.
Yeah.
That is the deal breaker.
I think they're going to buff Merge. I think they're going to buff Portal Mage here. I think we'll see it in the next 2 weeks.
Man, we'll see. They said they're buffing everything. They said all remaining cards will be buffed, so... I'm just hoping that some of the new cards that come in the game are not garbage, man. I'll take one garbage card. If the legendary is garbage, I'm flipping. If the legendary is garbage, I'm flipping, bro. Alright. What do you think about the new profile stuff they got going on? No details.
I think it's cool.
You'll just be able to.
I think it's cool. It just adds a little something more that people can see. Everybody usually likes to change their profile pictures and stuff like that. I think it's cool.
Is true.
It adds a little flair. It's nothing game. It doesn't affect the game at all. You know, it's probably just a different division working on art and stuff. I like it. I think a lot.
I like it a lot. And then they have the stars on it. It will coincide with your league and how far you are in the game. All that stuff. I think it's a good. It's a
really good.
Pretty good.
I like that they do these little things.
We've been here. We're crazy people. We're talking about a game. We're grown men. Let's talk about this tournament we got going. I'm leaving it to you. Break it down for April 6th. Okay. Break down the qualifiers for the people.
All right. So we have on April 6th. Okay. Let me pull up my page real quick. Hold on 1 second, so I can just have a little.
Take your time, bro. Take your time. Oh, while you're doing that, I'm looking at a meme. I forgot. Guys, this meme is. Look at it. It's like, who made it? You made it. I made it. I grade it. That's it. That's the meme, guys. Discord, send it to me.
All right.
There we go.
So April, not 6th.
It's not the 6th.
No.
It's the 9th, isn't it?
Yeah. April 9th. All right, so April 9th, there's going to be a qualifying live stream event. You win, you're in the tournament. We're picking 16 participants. Okay? Simple. Wrong. No legendaries. Get them out of here. Everybody's too comfortable. We don't want people comfortable. That's boring. no legendaries.
No leggies.
So
This is gonna be tough.
it is. It's going to be interesting. It's going to get people. I think people are kind of desperate for this. A lot of people are getting bored with the same deck, and this is just going to bring a little light to it.
A little creativity. You gotta think out of the box.
So you're going to have 3 decks. Have you decided what decks you're going to?
I got my 3 decks.
Okay. We'll leave that to a surprise. We'll leave that.
Yep.
But so you, as the challenger, you're going to choose which deck you want Gunman to use, and then you're going to try and beat them. And if you beat them, you're in. You're in the tournament that runs on the 10th and 11th. Everything's going to start at 3 p.m. Eastern time, all 3 days, 9th, 10th, and 11th.
Yep.
So it will be a double elimination tournament. So there will be a winners and losers bracket. Have it all set up.
So losers can be losers and still be happy.
Yep. And you could lose in the first round and end up winning the whole tournament still.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't know how that works, but he does. So I'll leave it there.
I do. Yep.
Guys, also just contact. I'll have Jer's information in the description to talk to him on Discord if you got any questions. Do not ask me, please.
Yeah, hit me up on Discord. We're gonna post this information in the announcements. Everything will be drawn out. Everything will be laid out. One thing that I do want to point out is during the tournament part of it, the bracket part on the 10th and 11th, you will need to be in Discord, and one of you or your opponent will have to screen share so we can spectate and cast
and put it on the live stream so everybody can see your epic victory or your mind-blowing loss. Okay?
Every game will be showcased and casted. So it might take a little while, but it's only 16 players, so it'll be good. We're spacing it out over a couple days.
It'll be good. A lot of you aren't going to make it past the qualifiers because I'm going to destroy you.
That's true. Yeah.
I am Gunman69. You know that.
First place, second place, third, and fourth will receive gems. I think that's still being decided, but when we figure that out, we'll post everything.
We'll figure it out before the day. Everything, all the updates will be on the Discord, guys.
So if you want to participate, reach out to me, JER4bear, on Discord. With your in-game name and your ID, so we can collect all participants ahead of time. I can set up the bracket, so we're not waiting when the stream goes live.
Exactly. We want everything to be smooth. If you're late, if you make top 16 and you're late, you know what you are?
Late.
You're out of here.
Oh! Yeah. I really don't have much else to say about that except good luck, and I hope you guys have fun. And somebody's got to take down Gunman, right? I mean, he did only come in second.
Guys, that's all. We were here. JER4bear, we chilled. We did it. What are our final remarks?
Oh, you know
it's a hot take.
You know what? I think why don't we leave with like the best card? The best card in the entire game?
The best card in the game. I know you did. There's one card you did not expect. We didn't talk about it. Drop it like a bomb.
The best card in the entire game?
Yep.
Is the clock. The clock of power.
Clock of power. That's it, guys.